A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Return it. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson on the move left. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Middle. Important. Good. Ready.
Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Really nice job there, staying calm in the midst of chaos. And what that completion does, it puts them in a much more favorable situation here on 4th down. If I'm them, you know what I'm doing. I'm leaving my offense on the field. I'm trying to end this drive with 6.
This caught to the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback. and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Yards. And a 49er first down. A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Hey, middle. Finish it on. Middle. Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got a man. It's Walker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Jackson now on second down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Ravens 21, 49ers nothing. To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's James. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Forced out wide. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
13. 180. What? 180. Head shot. Yeah.
On play action, here's Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Get out! What are ready? What is it? Go ahead.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Hey!
A first down throw for Jackson.
The pass on first down. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get it on! What are you? What is it?
From the gun, Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
What is it? What is it on? Go ahead.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
2-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now it's Jackson. Open right side is Likely. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Cut!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
49ers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's James. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6. To throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Shot! Shot! Ready! Ready! Return. Ready! Ready shot!
Back to throw, Jackson. Taking off. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yo. Hey, middle. Ready! To what? Middle.
Jackson now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Go!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's James. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. Crap roll 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And how about that for starting field position here? This one's going to be touchdown on this side of midfield. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Hey, sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Play action now. Jackson rolling right. Now he takes off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's James. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 19 Lions. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. And the rush of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll send a man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second down, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We change it. 180. 180 shot. No, we changed it.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Middle. 180. Come on. Report. Sit up.
Throwing Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Where's it on? Hey, Jim. What is it?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Warner in on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 49ers' 10-yard line.
Second and 7.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. We change it.
Now, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Completing that one to Carter. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 5-yard line.
18. They'll look to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They send a receiver in motion left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point attempt still to come.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the 49ers cut into the lead a little bit.
49ers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Return it. You are X.
On play action, here's Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will score! Pass Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's James. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's McCaffrey. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll get this up to about the 28. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Missing, right? 180! Let's go! 180! Hey! Hey! Come on! Report! Report!
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The pass right side will be taken in by Walker. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10.
Hey, hey! Hey, get hot! Ready! Get hot! Ready! No. Wait for this. Ready! Ready, shot! Yo. Ready! Ready, shot! Shot!
From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's in! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
63, 49ers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 72 look. Mustang 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Man in motion, heading left. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his man, Carter. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Ravens 63, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Motion, check.
Now Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the
And that throw
37-yard
just seems
line.
like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead.
14. Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll give it to McCaffrey. What to do now as they come up on second and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
We're starting to see in these passing situations like this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
32-yard line.
Hey, middle. 180!
On first and 10, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Second and 10.
Switch. Yo.
Throwing Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for a Baltimore.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Hey. You turned it.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's got another one. Hez Walker, touchdown Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Ravens 77, 49ers 14. Tyler Luke to kick
Now,
off.
after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's James. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it, exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious.